Hello everyone. Yesterday I did a post, just a regular post on a little quote or something that fell out of my mouth when I was talking to another person yesterday about life is meant to be lived and not endured. And it seemed like it caught a lot of your attention. I got a couple shares from it, some likes and some attention. I posted it in more than one place. So today when I woke up, I was kind of getting the nudge to go a little bit further, but I wasn't planning on doing a live today. I barely got ready. But as I was sitting here doing my meditation this morning, it just kept coming up to me. So apparently someone who's going to watch this live video really needed to hear this today. So what I wanted to expand on here is really the concept of not having something be endured. So yesterday in my post, I was talking about, I was questioning you on what parts of your life are you enduring, which is very similar to resistance, right? And I've written posts in the past about what we resist persist. So basically, let's say, for example, I was talking to someone last week who's living in a house that they just hate. They hate the house. And I said, you have to find something good about that house, because if you constantly resist this house, it's going to stay in your life in some way, shape, or form, and it's going to keep causing a problem. You have to find a way. So, I challenged her to, what good has this house brought into your life? Has it taught you any lessons? What's going on there, right? Dive a little deeper. So enduring is similar in the sense that you're not embracing what is before you. So let's say you have had a long, stressful week, whatever. Maybe stuff's going on in your business, maybe stuff's going on in your personal life, and it's 90 degrees, 100% humidity, and you have to go sit at a baseball game for your child, right? It's not a professional game. It's a game for your child. And you're sitting out there and you're just enduring it. It's like this chore that has to be accomplished because at some point in your life you chose to be a parent, and at some point you chose to sign the Little League registration, and so it's your fault that you're here and you just have to do it. Well, you see how negative that is and all the bad energy that brings with it, and it's all low vibrational. And when you're low vibration, you're not creating the things in your life you desire. And whether that's actual physical things, we hear a lot about manifesting, the house of your dreams, the car of your dreams, the career of your dreams, those sort of things. It can also just be the simple feelings that you want to create in your life. It can be the feelings of happiness, of joy, of ease, of love, of peace and calm and serenity. These things that all of us really want, but don't necessarily spend a lot of time thinking about and defining for ourselves. Okay, so a different way that you could be sitting at that Little League game is, instead of enduring it, embrace it. What parts of this can you embrace? Can you be grateful that you're outside? Can you be grateful that it's not 30 degrees below and blizzard weather outside? Can you be grateful that you have a healthy child that's out there? And I'm not asking you to be fake about it. Don't look at it and be like, well, I have a healthy child and someone else doesn't, so I should be grateful. It's not a should be grateful. It's what emotion can you actually reach for and feel in this moment. So if that isn't the right emotion for you, there's no good, bad, right, or wrong about it. Let it go. Pick something else. Find something that you can do to embrace this moment instead of endure it. So one more thing that I want to talk about before we go is, I bet when I put that post up yesterday, some of you read it and you said, oh yeah, I know someone who's really enduring life. Someone who's just, not living at all. They're just kind of wasting time and waiting for death. They're negative all the time. Well, I want you to look at that person like a mirror and understand that you can only see stuff in other people that already exist in you. Okay? Now, when I say mirror, it doesn't have to be a one-for-one. If you see an apple, it doesn't mean you're an apple, right? Well, that might have been a bad example. I was trying to make it very simple. So let's say if you see someone complaining about their job, it doesn't mean you're complaining about your job. It's not that simple. But you could be looking at, okay, they're unhappy and complaining about their job. Where am I unhappy and complaining in my life? What is it that isn't going my way that I need to look at and change? So what I want you to do today is take this little quote a step further and say, okay, so I see these other people that are enduring things around me in my life. And what are they reflecting back to me? What can I change in my life? What ways can I embrace more of the goodness so that I can create more goodness in my life? Okay. Do you guys have any questions? I see a couple people join, which is great. I usually do my lives in my private Facebook group. And so those women are always busy and they usually catch it up on the reruns. But all right, so what I'm going to do before we go is, because for some reason I feel like this message is meant for a specific person out there, and I don't know who it is, it feels like it. I decided I'm going to pull a Goddess Oracle card while we're here. So if you're the person who's listening and you're like, yes, this message was meant for me, then just pay attention here. I'm just going to shuffle this deck with the intention that we pull the right card for you. And I'll pull it out and just let you know what it's all about. For those of you who aren't familiar with Goddess Oracle cards, they just help you get some clarity in your life on what's going on. You can pray to this goddess, you can invite this goddess into your life, and it kind of depends on your own spiritual beliefs and how you want to use the reading, okay? So don't feel like there's any boxed in outline of how you have to approach this, okay? Make it work for you. Here's the card that's coming up. I might have to look up how to pronounce her name. Isolde? Undying Love. Oh my goodness, let me get this to the camera. Okay? So her quote is, "The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation." And then it comes with a little book that gives a bit further information on each one. So I'll read that for you guys, and then I'll check again one more time to see if anybody has any comments or questions before we jump off. So, I did say it wrong. It's Isolde. Isolde, okay? Her message: when it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here. It's all around you and also inside of you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel, yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. Next, get yourself out into the world, not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to parks, forests, and such, which are essential to lightening your outlook. Nature is the great healer, you see. That's why I'm frequently amidst the flowers and the trees. Although they may seem quiet on the outside, they're quite talkative when you breathe and simply ingest their magical tones in conversation. Spend time among the forest and the trees, as well as the plants and the animals, and you'll regain your foothold upon this planet. You'll revive your sense of spirit and your desire to tread among the living once again. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you'll also help others in this fashion along the way. So this also goes a bit further after her message, and it says that there's other meanings to this card, and they could be: love from your romantic partner is eternal, regardless of outward appearances. You're healing from a breakup. You're healing from some other type of loss. Let go of an old relationship to make room for a new one. The love that you send into the world is an important part of your divine purpose. Your deceased loved one is happy and sends you love. All right. So I don't see any other comments, but thank you all so much for joining. If you do come up with a comment or anything like that later, just go ahead and post it below. If there is, by chance, since I deal with female entrepreneurs, if there happens to be a part in your business that you feel like you're really enduring, that you think I might be able to help with, or maybe give you some clarity around, I will post my link I do free clarity calls. We can jump on the phone and kind of talk about what's going on in your business and see if there's any way that I can help you or bring some clarity to your life and business, okay? All right. Talk to you later. Thank you.